EBS goes off. School's going to be canceled. Yes. Speaking of schools, take your children out of the schools. Stop feeding the monster. They are designed to. I've got all kinds of information on it right now. They're attacking or programming their attacks on our little ones because we have already been taught and we are learning about our enemies. We're learning about our enemies, but the little ones are very influential, and they're under attack right now. They're teaching them to not love their parents. That's what they're doing. That's why they put them in schools, so they can reprogram them. So if you got little ones, do yourself a favor, do your family a favor, and take them home until we're through this. They're little ones. You can teach them, you can homeschool them, and you have to give up something to have them hang around with you, whatever. We have to get back to reality here. The enemy is outside our front door, everywhere. The enemy will always be outside our front door until we can poke our heads out there and say that there's not going to be no more danger. Now that's what I mean. These alligators have had tens of thousands of years, folks, to ingrain themselves into our societies everywhere. And when they get hungry, they take us. Wondering about the property taxes. Well, they're illegal. What is there to wonder about it? Greg? They're illegal. So stand your ground and stop paying it. They can't take your house away. That's why they've designed all this. Go build your house. We'll give you a mortgage. Under your own. They'll steal all your family trust, and then of course they're going to use your family trust to lend you money, and you're going to have to pay interest on that money. Does that even make sense? Right? People have to wake up to all this stuff and stop paying it. I saw all this coming, like I said, 12, 15 years ago now. And I'm in a great financial position. I'm waiting for the let's just say the dam to burst, okay, and have all the financial flood everybody. That's what's coming. Silver's going to get jacked up. So is gold going to get jacked up. Palladium and platinum. All those 4 critical minerals there's not enough to supply. There's lots of gold out there, and I'm not been a big gold fan because it can be manipulated, it can be duplicated, and it's all kinds of stuff, and you can get fooled because I got burned a couple times. The only thing they cannot duplicate, okay, and they cannot replace it, and they cannot forge it, is silver, okay? And you go out there and buy it, all you have to do is buy 1 or 2, and you'll know, right? You go to your metals dealers, wherever they are in whatever city. Just go to your, whatever city you're close to, and ask the question to Siri or whoever you want to ask the question to. Where would be the best place to buy your silver out of? And if you're not into that, then start buying copper. Everybody, listen. You can do this as well. Go to the junkyards, okay? Or not the junkyards, but the waste. What do they call it? Landfills. Okay, where they have all the appliances and all this other shit. You know how much copper's in there? Unbelievable. You can see the copper actually with the backs are off of fridges or stoves or whatever. That's all copper in there. You don't think that they're throwing it into the landfill and the recycling are coming, because they're going and taking it to their warehouse and recycling it all. If I had a warehouse, that's exactly what I'd be doing. I'd be going there, taking it from the landfill and taking it back, strip it down, and then take all the scrap back to the landfill and then throw it. That's what I'd be doing if I was, 20 years younger. But I'm fine. I have my, I have my pension, and which is not great, but it's pension, and it keeps me relaxed and time to do the research so I can get the information out to all you good patriots. That's extremely important to me, you know. And I do this not just because I love all you guys, but because I want you to all be rich to make my life easier. Once everybody becomes very wealthy, then we all think alike, right? Except we all got $1 million or $2 million in the bank, so we're able to interact and you know, do good things for this beautiful earth we live on. The med beds will be, the redemption centers are going to be giving you notification by email, okay, or message, if you're on Messenger. They might even phone you. I mean, I don't know. But there will be a, you know, a grand finale, raising of the tension of this World War III scare event. I think that's still going to go off. There will be trumpets and horns and sirens going off, okay? And the things that I believe that is going to happen is going to be not just biblical. It will be breathtaking, and there's no words out there to explain exactly how this is going to play out. I'm telling you, it's going to shake up even the patriots. Can you talk about the superhumans? Well, they have had, you know, everything cleansed out of them, and they have been, you know, exercising and having all this technology thrown into them, and bodybuilders and all kinds of technology, and to make them a super strength, they're superhuman being, and they're warriors. And you know, we have that. Everybody has it. Everybody has that gift in them. You know, we're going to be able to do all kinds of wonderful things, even fly, because we have this ability. We're going to be able to teleport ourselves. We're going to be, you know, we have all these. This is why the galactics out there are wanting us to ascend. Because what? Of course, we're here to help the benevolent Pleiadians and galactic brothers and sisters help fight evil in the universe. That's what we're here for. And more the merrier. Okay? And the superhumans, which we all are, all they have to do is do a little bit of dialing, redial them, right? That's why you see these these women and guys walk around. They're 7'5", 8 foot tall. They're slowly introducing these people, these huge people, to us. Okay, there's things out there that going into frequency beds and stuff like that will make you grow taller, bigger, stronger. Right? It's all coming. If you look at humanity today, we have a lot of sick people out there, and that's, you know, you can thank the alligators for that, right? You can thank them for all that. That's their doing, and we're going to reverse that. We're going to, you know, stop that and, you know, put it all back. Okay? Yep, they're my boys down there. My young boys are going to be trained well. They know, my little guy knows that there's enemies out there. Well, I mean, nice out there, and you know, that used to be called ICE, but nice out there are doing a great job cleaning up the streets. The most obvious are getting cleaned up right now. Do you believe the stock market? Oops, sorry. Where are we? Went too fast. I don't, maybe what you said is, do you believe the stock market's going to go down? Yes. It has to. Everything has to go down. I have a question. Where are they setting up the med beds in Canada? They'll be setting them up most likely in hospitals. Yeah. Military's I believe, is taken over. I just can tell. And the more I look at it, I believe the military, and just by my general area, I believe that the med beds are already set up in the hospitals. I just see that. And like I said, the data centers, I believe they're going to be using them for, cleaning the water, and could possibly be not just cleaning the water, but also as free energy centers. Yeah. Nobody should be out there DMing each other, okay? For more information. We have to get wise on this, family. Okay? We got to get wise. Stop sending your money out, even to Amazon right now. I know there's a couple of things you might like to have through Amazon. That's okay. Make sure it's secure. Okay? Any news about the Clarity Act? Really, the Clarity Act right now, I think, is already in place. Sagittarius, it's already in place. And we're going to have many, many wonderful things come out of that. That's going to be for everybody. And that's going to be a transparent operation, for the people, by the people, to protect everybody. The data centers, I believe, are their water desalinations and cleansing, as they have already. They're cleansing the big cargo ships that are holding all these containers. They're huge 300, 400, 500 meter ships that are cleaning the oceans right now. They have them out there, and of course they have all these centers going around and sucking the water in, like the Rio Grande, like the Mississippi. I even know that there's some up in Terrace that's part of the Nechako River and the Fraser River that cuts off of that. All that's being cleaned up right now. And I want to add to that any corporation dumping any shit into those lakes and rivers are going to be shut down. They're going to be shut down. Corporations their days are numbered. Any corporation out there, your days are numbered. Guaranteed. Your RCMP corporation, your days are numbered. Anything like that, any type of cop situation or any city cops that are out there, if you're a corporation, you're done. And that's all going to be taken over. We have constitutional sheriffs and marshals that are going to be coming in and backed by the military, the Global Alliance. They'll be coming in there and backing the constitutional sheriffs and marshals. This whole system is getting flipped. Okay, it's like a pancake. Cook one side, it's burned. It's not worth eating anymore. We're going to flip the pancake. Okay, that's what's happening. When will we see the med beds? You'll be notified when the when the EBS comes out and everybody starts moving in to their redemption centers. Yeah, water purification is I believe is what's happening on these data centers. This is all about the scare event. The Global Alliance is, the good guys are involved in that because they want to, wake up and scare and, bring attention to all the sleepers that are out there. The sleeper is our friends. They're just not awake. They're not tuned in. They're not on the same frequency as us. Okay? We're on a higher frequency. Well, prisons are, FEMA camps are open and they're being filled up of all mid-level criminals. And of course, like I said, we've got Stalkers Canada right now out there in full force. We have all that happening right now with the stuff that's going on there, and you got face, mugshots, names, places. The names are out there, what they did, everything, whether they're incarcerated or they're not. That's all. You would never have seen this under any type of control. I know that the military has control of Canada, and the reason why I say that is because we have Stalkers Canada. This is why I say it's so important, okay, for all the patriots and my patriot family and community out there, that we got to learn to read between the lines. You know, it's not what they're saying, it's what we're seeing in action. And, you know, this Stalkers Canada is allowing all these, you know, these PDEOs out there, and, you know, man, woman, whoever, could be, whoever it is out there, they got their, you know, full face mug shots, and you know, it's on TikTok right now. So that tells me when you have a station like that that is identifying all these, you know, all these bad people, you know, that's being controlled by the Global Alliance. Yeah, Carney, I believe, is only a placeholder, right? He's doing exactly what, you know, Canada's going through the ringer right now because Canada needs to be woken up. They need a slap in the face. It's not for us patriots. There's many patriots inside Canada that's very much awake. Okay? It's the sleepers that are out there that need a slap in the face. Yeah. What about all the banks? Well, they're going to be shut down, and the money that you hold inside there is going to be shut down too. You're not going to be able to be able to get at it. Explain data centers. I have done it a couple of times. Data centers are not really data centers. They're being looked like they are data center, and they, you know, how the rumor goes out, you know, this is going to be a data center. They need a lot of water to keep these machines cool, which, but, you know, that's what the Alliance is doing. But really, what I believe what they're happening based on the intel that I'm getting, they are refiltering all the poisons in the water, chemicals, you know, the all the pesticides that are in the waters, and, you know, putting them back out onto the lakes and creeks again. They're purifying all the waterways, and they're doing that in the oceans right now. So I believe, you know, in the next couple, 3 years, whatever, when when all this stuff is up and, you know, in full operation, I believe we're going to be coming into a clean planet where we'll be able to go into a creek and, you know, drink out of the creek again. Right. I mean, this is the way it should be, right? And I just want to say, you know, let's just look at some common sense here for a minute, okay? The alligators told us for years and years and years never to eat too much salt, okay? Salt is electric light, okay? It's an electric light. Now, all salts are good for you, but what they've done is they've contaminated some of the salts, or if they have pasteurized it. Now, if they say don't drink the salt water, why are they now, the holistic people out there, and you're seeing the content all over the place, why are they saying put salt on your tongue or put salt in water and drink the salt water? It's contradicting itself. Salt is good for you. It gives you electrolytes. It takes all the bacteria and parasites out of your system. Okay? You need salt salt kills contamination. Okay? That's why they put salt on meat. They can put raw meat out there. Okay? And they cover it all in salt, and then they hang it. That because the bugs can't get at it. And the bacteria will not grow in salt. Okay? Salt is extremely good for you. And we should put it in our daily diet. I have the luxury, of course I'm going to have to go back to the Philippines fast, but I have the luxury of having sea salt from the Philippines full of iodine. But they come here, and you come into North America, they take all that iodine out of it. It's called iodized sea salt, and it's coarse. So I hope I explained the data centers. It's not what you think it is, okay? It's all to do with good. And I think these data centers could be free energy stations as well, sending out that, you know, that beautiful frequency. And eventually we might have to get rid of all our old, you know, plug-in appliances. I don't even know how that's going to work. I know that people should not be using microwaves. If you want to cook something that you got something or a cooking machine on the shelf, go to the little convection ovens, or go to your turbo heaters or turbo cookers. I got a really beautiful turbo cooker right behind me. Cook everything in it. Really cool little item, and I'm gonna kind of teach myself how to make bread, so I know, right? I'm not gonna get the pasteurized flour or whatever. I'm gonna get the raw grain flour that has nothing in it.